Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Thank you guys for being here. So, Janine Steffens is on her way. She'll be coming backstage, and when she does, I'll be letting her on. But I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I am going to be doing a giveaway for Ascent Nutrition. So, I am going to give away a product today. It will be the Lemon Algae DHA. So we will have to play a little game of angel numbers, and we'll play that in just a little bit. I think I'll have fun with that one when Janine Steffens is here. But meanwhile, I will be taking a look into the chat, and also I'll be taking some questions. So if you guys have questions, feel free to throw them in there. I'm willing to take a few before Janine comes in, and until I choose your questions, I'm going to do a spread right now. And let's just take a look. We're heading into, a lot of different energies with the new moon. We've got the new moon on the 18th, so that's this Sunday. So let's just take a look and see how it's going to go. Like, what is the energy from, because we're in the post days, the few days right before and the few days right after are very powerful. So I'm going to do a spread and just see how the overall energy is for the whole collective and just see how it's going to go. So vibe check. Here we go. I have the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. We also have the Six of Cups, the Sun card, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Wands, as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So, wow, I'm seeing a lot of new beginnings here, which that's what this moon is about. So it is ringing true with the cards. So a lot of opportunity. It's going to bring opportunities, unions together. So people coming back together, or, families reuniting, as well as couples with the Two of Cups there. Now the Six of Cups could be some type of offering opportunity. It could be love offerings, or it could also be business wise, so collaboration energy. So a lot of greatness is coming out of this new moon on the 18th. So I feel huge new beginnings will set your next, I guess it's the next 6 months after this point. It kind of sets you up for that, for the success, the blessings that come in. It sets the vibe, sets the tone for the next 6 months. So we've got the Sun card here. Beautiful energy. It is one of the highest vibrational cards in the deck. It's like the Ten of Cups and the Sun card, very high vibrational. So I feel like most of you are going to have a great experience with this new moon. It's very positive and uplifting. Some of you may have more energy, and some of you might be really tired. So I think there's still going to be both. But I feel after this is going to really set the tone and give you guys a rejuvenation type of vibe. I don't know. That word just came to me. So it's rejuvenating this new moon. Then you have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So all your hard work and efforts that you're putting in is going towards your abundance. You're in the energy of putting your hard work in and dedication. So in that energy, in that vibration, you're going to pull in more abundance, more happiness, more blessings. So just like all these beautiful cards that we saw, you're in that high elevated energy and vibration. That's exactly what the universe is going to grant you. So very cool. Very awesome. So I think this was a good spread to see how that new moon is going to affect the collective. So I have a very special guest behind the scenes. Her name is Janine Steffens. So let's welcome her. Here she is.
Hello.
How's it going? You're wearing one of my favorite colors. Love it.
It's going really well. This has just been going on so much. How are you, Kristen?
I'm doing good. I just keep going,
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is, like everybody else is saying, this is a great time to be alive. There's so much that's going on. And, we could, I think it's time that we could start planning this celebration we're headed to. Not getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but I think we see the light at the end of the tunnel, right?
Yeah, I think so too. It's really exciting. And, it's Trump's birthday today. So
And the
It,
Flag Day. You got the flag right behind you.
yes, exactly. It's just amazing. The time is flying by, but a lot of things are happening, and a lot of our subscribers too. Their lives, personal lives, are also getting impacted. A lot of events are putting the universe is directing them on a more positive path. I guess I could say,
Yeah.
uplifting path. Yes, so it's great. Good times.
Well, Kristen, what we could take away from all this, if I could say, is that a little bit of talk about ego. We talk about our ego when our ego is stuck and stuff like that. What about the ego, excuse me, of other individuals that try to control our income? In other words, our outcome of things. In other words, somebody is making choices for you, or making decisions that they think it's best. So when we're a little child, we have mom and dad that protect us, if you will, that they make the choices for us when we're toddlers and sometimes a little bit bigger. But what happens when you become an adult and you have others around you, whether it's family members, friends, people in the workplace? How does that energy kind of work? It's interesting. This came to me today, so I thought we would talk about it, if that's okay.
Yeah. Yes, anything you want.
Thank you. So,
Yeah.
first of all, thank you for having me on your show. This is so exciting, you guys. It's going to be so much fun. I brought my magic wand.
Beautiful. Yes, you always have to have your wand. I need you to work your magic over here.
Yeah. Okay. Abracadabra. We're going to have 5,000 people watching us now. Boom. There you go.
Bam, I demand it. Yep.
Yes, I demand it. So, where I was going with this is that we have to understand that we are energy. I talk about this all the time, as you do, but it's a great concept. But when it's actually in motion, right? And what happens when we want to manifest something? It's in motion. We're putting it out there. And so, what happens when somebody else kind of interferes with our own energy? Right? They're going to make a choice for us, and it might be something that seems so innocent like, but the impact of it that it has on the outcome, sort of like what's going on in the world right now. I mean, there are baddies out there trying to sway us one way. They're that altered ego that we talk about, that are trying to make us believe something that we are no longer believing. But if you bring it down to the personal level, if you will, how does that actually affect us, the energy moving forward? So another thing is, like, let's just say you have, I don't know, like two siblings or something like that, and one of them decides that they know you best, right? And
Yes.
that's in every family, and that
Mhm.
they're going to make a decision based upon what they think, and it could be, like I said, so innocent, and how the energy can change, timelines can change so much.
Yeah.
So we have to be very careful about our own personal ego, and then the ego of trying to control things outside of us. And I think that's the big thing here today, in this world, is what we're learning, is that when we try to control things that are outside of us, and the ramifications, or how the outcome of all that will come, and how it affects somebody on an individual level.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good point, because yeah, all the because our ego wants to say what's going to happen with the outcome. Am I going to get it? And how's it going to turn out? And then we get panicky, the flight or fight, and then ooh, yeah. So we don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, it's also too, for somebody else, where I'm kind of going with this, is somebody else is making a decision. Let's just say, Kristen, I know you really well, and I just decide, well, I'm going to make this decision for Kristen, and it may not be aligned at that particular time, in
No.
that moment, to make a decision for Kristen, and it could go many different ways. So that's, we talk about ego keeping us stuck, ego keeping somebody else, your ego keeping somebody else stuck. And so when we take a look at that, a lot of people will say, well, I think I know this should be okay, and they make that decision or that choice or what have you for somebody else. And what is the outcome of that, and how it could affect somebody? And it could put somebody in a really good place, or it could put somebody in a really negative place, or it could be creating what we call karma, right?
Oh, yes, that is very true. Wow, beautifully said. And Connie Phillips has something to add here too.
Hi,
Beautiful.
Connie.
Yeah, Connie's in the house. She's so sweet. Always here.
So she's saying, don't take other comments personally. Sounds simple. Take serious inner child healing. Yes, and exactly. That's where I'm going. So I know many times I have a particular inner child, and when that rears its head, if you will,
Yeah.
but then you have to handle that and deal with it, and then also too, what are the other what are the other issues around that, right? So let's just say that we work with our inner child. We say we got that one or two or three or 10 layers of that onion. And then all of a sudden, the 11th onion layer pops up. And that could be from outside resources, right? And then that we weren't expecting it to happen. And then we have to with it from and it's just the universe teaching us lessons on how these energies, different energies can come in and affect us. So be very careful with your thoughts, with everything that you do out there in the day to day, because we're in a very high energy. Not only that, I think we're all becoming so in tuned that we could see through a lot right now. So your intention may have been good for you, but was it good for another person or whatever it may be? And it may not always be the best thing, and how it actually can hurt. And I'm coming from a perspective of how it can hurt maybe one person, two people, three people. It is almost a domino effect.
It is. Yes, that's very true. Very true. That's something we need to remember for sure. Yes, I'm speaking to myself. But yeah, it's so true. Oh my goodness. And everyone's loving what you're saying, because these are the things that I feel they were never taught to us. These are
Right.
things that we had to learn by personal experience. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that personal experience just may be, what we call relationships across the board, right? And
Hmm.
relationships on many levels. And it could be relationship with the family, with your husband or your wife. It could be with your friends, your cousins. Everybody has a connection energetically one way or another. And that's no different from the old time when this is going back years from when I was younger. We knew when the phone was going to ring before it rang, right? Or we knew we were going to get a text. If we bring it up to date, we knew we were going to get a text before, because you put the thought out there, right? And the universe is getting it, it's being created, and then it comes back and manifested down in the 3D world, if you will.
Correct. We're down in the 3D world. Yes. Wow. And wounds do heal. Yes. Intuitively, Moniqueness. Yes, they do. Yeah, as long as we can work on ourselves and do the inner work, we can heal. We can heal anything, and we can heal our skin, our body, everything. Yep. We are healers. Everybody, each and every one of us.
So,
And
and then on another note, if I could just share this with you, and then we could
sure,
get into whatever you have in mind there. So,
sure.
yesterday I had a doctor's appointment. Since I've moved, I'm trying to find new doctors, and will I
Yeah.
go to them all the time? Probably not. This was the very first time, and this is a shout out to Lance. I really think it is. This
Perfect.
is the very first time that I think that I ever got a good bill of health from a doctor. In other
Oh,
words, I go in there and I tell her, I'm not going to do this thing and don't talk me into it. I've never done this thing and so on. And then I also said, not a big fan of big pharma, just to let her know, don't be pushing. So we talked supplements and we talked, other things. And I brought up the products that I was taking. And so she's got her clipboard out and she's talking to me and she says, I got to tell you this, for somebody at your age, I usually run a gamut of tests on people. They'll come in here and they say, "Oh, I'm fine," and I run the whole thing because I had some blood work done, and
yeah.
that was a follow up with it. It's amazing what they could get from your blood. But she says, somebody like you, she says, I'm not seeing a lot of things. She goes, I don't see a lot of inflammation. I'm not seeing this, and she goes through all this other stuff, and she says, what are you doing? I says, well. I said, I know somebody that has supplement products. And she goes, what are they? And I go through them and I tell her, I'm not even on high blood pressure medicine because I take and this is just me personally, you guys, this is not anything that I would advise anyone to do, but it's working for me because I put the intention out there, which is the CoQ10. And so when I told her what I was doing, she's like, so do I. I do that too. And so, that was just something I thought, okay. And she says, why don't you up it one more and take two instead of the one? And I said, okay, I'll do that. And so I just thought, and then she did talk a little bit more about like the supplements and stuff like that. So, people, don't kid yourself about doctors. They know about things too. So I don't think that they all follow the pad
No,
and paper.
no, I don't think so either. No, you're correct on that one because I've met some that are actually, pretty good. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, perfect timing you bring up Ascent Nutrition, and that's amazing that you got the clean bill of health. You know what I mean? Like, wow,
Yeah.
proof. Yes.
Well, what they would do is they ask you, like they'll say, "Well, how you feel?" And people go, "Oh, I got this pain and this ache and this stuff like that." And I just said, "Well, I didn't even explain it to her. I just said I've got this bad knee, and it's from riding a bike years ago when I was a kid, and
Oh,
it flares up every now and then." So right away, she thought she was going to run this particular test, and she says, and she when I came back, she said, "How is it?" I'm like, "It's fine. It just comes and goes, whatever might be the reason for it." And she says, I ran a test on you based upon what you were telling me. And I was so surprised. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I left very happy. I never leave a doctor. I usually leave a doctor's like, gotta go get this prescription filled.
disappointed, and you have to go do something else. Yeah, I know. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
the greatest. If we have our health, then we have everything. So
Yeah.
beautiful. So I actually, before you came on, announced that I'm going to be doing a giveaway, the algae DHA. So it is compliments of Mama Claw 22. She has donated enough to where we can be giving away products for
Oh
like,
my God.
yeah,
And who did this?
Mama Claw 22. So she's out. She's not on the show right now, but she will tune in later. But so sweet. She has donated just enough to be so that we could keep giving away products. It's just amazing. So
Yeah, that is amazing.
I know. So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do an angel number, and Janine, I'm gonna let you choose the angel number this time because you are my guest with the wand. So that's what we're gonna do. So angel number of your choice, and whoever you see in the chat that has entered it, you can pick whoever you want.
Okay, they just have to put an angel number in there, and the angel numbers are like 111, 222 on up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I saw something today which gave me my synchronicity on something, and I'm going to see if anybody picks it. And if not, I'll start giving hints.
Nice. Let them go. They're just putting it in there.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. So it is the first one that I saw there was the number. Oh, I can't go backwards. It was Penny something. She's got like three names.
Oh, Penny. Penny with 3 names.
Well, yeah, it's like Penny.
Let's see if I can find her. What was the number again?
The number is 1212.
There she is. Penny.
Oh, Ronnie hit it too.
There you go. For 1212. So you're the winner of an lemon algae DHA. So I will be mailing that to you. We'll be shipping it to you. So what I need you to do is go to quantumnews11@gmail.com. Penny, email quantumnews11@gmail.com. I think I have a banner for it that I could stick up. Let's see.
Congratulations, Penny MM.
Yes, awesome. Congratulations. So there's the email there. You can email for when you win a product. So this is awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, I definitely am taking Lance's stuff every single day. Like I said, the last time I was on, or you were on my show, I'm not sure, but he helps out quite a bit. I'm still working on a lot of my projects, and if I have to detox from time to time, I will do that. So that, I appreciate Lance so much.
Me too. Such a good soul. He just wants to help people and all over the world. Beautiful, beautiful soul. Earth angels, they exist,
Yeah.
Yeah. I met you. You're an earth angel. When you meet Janine in person, you just know.
Oh, thank
You can
you.
be yourself. You can just chill and be yourself with Janine.
And it's same with you, Kristen. Everybody knows that about you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just a goof. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, like Forrest Gump, like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get.
that's awesome. Oh, look, they're calling him Doctor Shuttler, Earth Angel. Yeah, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, and that's the way the future should be with these DRs, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be very, very careful in the words that we use, but yeah, definitely. That's what I envision. That's what I see. I see all of these true spiritual people have written books. The books will be in the schools, so on and so forth. And it starts with the children, right, Kristen?
It does. Those little sweet ones. Yes, definitely. And change the world. We have to help them, so set them on the right path, and they're going to know the truth. So it's actually good. Like, when I'm thinking about my little niece, she's going to be growing up in a beautiful new world. So she
Yeah.
already loves Trump. So we're good with that. But everything else, she's a little truther in the making. So at least she'll know and she'll grow up and know things that are true. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And she's got to, it takes us to show her that she's going to be safe, everything's going to be okay. It'll take a while. This is my perspective, if I could say it. It's going to take years for us to get it to the point where it's not exactly utopia, if you will, but it's going to be to the point where things are going to be very fair and honest. And we're starting it right now. Just, it's 6/14/2023, and the energies are all moving in the right direction. And I think everybody's feeling really good, Kristen.
I do too. Yes, the cards were awesome and that I picked earlier. And oh yes, I did want to talk about. Remember the other day we were discussing the beginning days of tarot, and
Oh,
yeah. So that brings my attention because a lot of the personal readings lately, everyone wants to learn tarot. They're asking me in their questions, how did you learn and things like that. So I'm just gonna I've said it a few times, but just so you guys know, so you don't have to waste a question on me. um, I'd never read a tarot book, to be all honest with you. Never. I know what the general book kind of goes by, just because I've overheard other tarot readers. But how I read them is just by the illustration, just by, I guess it's very quantum in this way, and it is for you too, Janine, because I know that the pictures trigger downloads in your mind as well. And that's exactly what I do. And all of us are capable of doing this. How does it make you feel? With the person's energy, with the question, I don't know how it works, but it's very quantum. And then I keep hearing words coming to me. And then I say it to the client and they're like, yes, like it resonates. So sometimes it's just a word. Like they'll be thrown, like today I heard the word library because this woman, she's going to meet, or she's already met someone in a library. They're talking, blah, blah, blah. So all I kept hearing was the word library, library. So sometimes it comes in with just one word, or sometimes it's a phrase. But the pictures of the cards, the illustrations, they trigger all of that. So I'm not going by like the tarot books and what they say they mean. I'm just going by how I feel about it, and it just, some word will pop in my mind.
Yeah, mine is feeling. So mine has always been emotion. I'm very sensitive.
Yes.
I can go, for a long time without being around a lot of people and feel very even keeled with my energy. And then you get into a room and it just something doesn't feel right. But mine has always been what I'm feeling, and then I get the images. But I always go off of the emotional side of things. And the emotions paint a wild picture for me.
Yeah, I bet you get. I know that you've gotten visions with some of the readings that you've done for me, and that when we first kind of met, and I was still kind of new to you.
Yeah. Yeah, now I probably couldn't get anything on you because I know you.
Yeah, and that's another thing, guys. When you're really close to someone, like me and Janine, we're friends, so we're too close now. She knows how I am. She knows I'm spontaneous and just a little wild and crazy. So she knows my flaws. So And
Well,
other
it's not even that though, Kristen. There's let's just say that I met you at a certain age, right? And this is what you're presenting to me. But then there's certain things that would I know when I first met you, there were certain things that came to me. But I mean, I see, just like everybody else does in the community here, is we see your heart first, and we see everybody's heart first,
yeah,
and then it gives us, and then if we sense that something isn't right, then we check out the other energy fields, if you will. But we always go to the heart to see the heart to heart, and then from there, then we're able to read somebody's energy. Everybody can do this.
yeah,
Or a lot of people would just say, I just got this gut feeling that this isn't right or anything like that. But with me, unless somebody asks, you have to ask me in what I'm getting in my images and stuff like that. It is, for some reason, I can tap into everybody's inner child like that. And I don't know why. It could be because of my own inner child stuff, but we all have the little gifts, if you will, and everybody should be like taking a look at it and working with it. And that's your intuition.
yes. Oh, yes. And then once you got that hook with yourself, and you know what your intuition's telling you, you're
Hmm.
good. You're golden. Just follow it. And then, we have our days too. We slip up. I slipped up today. I did it this morning. And when you're hard on yourself sometimes, it's because your ego is it's like trying to sabotage me sometimes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not listening to that. It's all good today. And then I carry on with whatever I was doing. But it's just wild. Once you got, and all of us are getting stronger with that control and that willpower not to give in to that ego. So we're doing good, guys.
So the one thing that you always need to ask yourself is, what is your drive? What's your determination? That's how I've always explained it to people. That is a big aspect of you, a big strong side of you. Yeah. So it is. There's so many different pieces of the puzzle of us as there is what's going on in this world right now, and it's symbolic to all of us right now. But it's all really, really good. It really is right now. I feel good.
I do too. It's a great energy. I'm actually I have an excited energy, you know,
Yeah.
and it's weird.
It's one of those, it's almost like we know what's coming, right? It's almost like that Christmas feeling.
Yes, that's exactly what is spot on. It does. It feels like I'm gonna receive some enormous, like the best news ever. Like it's coming. It's a buildup. The momentum is here. Yeah,
Yeah.
the storm. It's a
Yeah.
good storm though. We like this storm. Yep.
Yeah. And actually, was it Michael Flynn? He didn't say the storm was here, but the storm is coming. So that's the beginning of it. Those are
Mhm.
key words. I don't know if you had talked about that or not, but yeah,
No.
this is
Yes.
all good stuff. I'm actually looking out to see what's happening at the moment now, and they're right now, which is really good. When I talked about the if I can I mention this?
Yeah, yeah, and you can share screen if you want to, as long as
Well,
it's safe. You know what to do, but it's
yeah, I probably don't want to show a lot of this, but okay, I talked a little bit about other egos affecting us, or even as a group, if you will. And we take a look at the politics in Washington. That's a big thing that has always affected
yeah,
us. But right now, there's a list of rhinos who voted with the Democrats not to censor shift. And so that's awful. That is really, really awful. That, to me, that is not good stuff. But they're bringing it to the forefront. So I always say, give everything a little time, because you'll be able to see the bigger picture of all of this. I think what we're learning to do is not to judge something right away, jump to conclusions, that
yeah,
type of thing. But we all know what the shifty shift, pencil neck that they used to call them, is all about. So apparently, he is a serial liar. We all know that. And so the house basically has failed us. Kristen, can you pull some cards on that?
yeah. Let's do it.
So I guess my question to this is, when I actually see that, I'm going to actually bring the article up just to make sure I got all the correct information.
Sure.
So this happened a couple days ago. This week with him, I'm not going to keep saying his name,
Okay.
but so what is going to be the outcome of this if they don't want to? um, I'm trying to be very careful here.
Okay.
So the DS, if you will, is protecting him at this point in time. What is going to be the outcome? And a lot of people are saying, Janine, he's already pushing up something somewhere else, but it's a movie that has to be played out, but it's still life. And these are little things that looks like it's on the negative side of for us, but in reality, we're there's other things that are going on.
Yes. Here we go. The outcome. Five of Pentacles. So he'll be. So this is they're gonna show it because they've already taken care of everything, as you guys know. So they're gonna show it now, bringing it to light that they're gonna put him to a stop. So there's gonna be some trouble for him. Six of Wands in reverse. That would be a complete stop. Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Sun card. So there's going to be justice for this. So they've got him right where they want him. I think the unfolding of his situation, I don't think it's going to take that long, honestly. With these cards, it's very soon that we're going to see the outcome within the coming days.
Yeah. Do you realize that there was $32 million funded for this particular investigation on him? 32 million. I'm always taking a look. Money has a big energy, and every time we bring it up that 32 million for this, 32 million for that. It's a particular part of an energy that we have to understand that it's sensitive information. There's money thrown at it. This isn't something that is going to go away, like you just said, Kristen.
Right. Exactly. It's an unfolding and it's exciting. We're going to see it. It's all coming out, you guys. It's finally here.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. What else do we have here? I didn't do a show today, so I'm getting caught up on the news out here.
Perfect. Take it. Do it up, girl.
Yeah, I was pretty much busy. We went to a nursery to pick out. I love climbing rose bushes, and Paul built a trellis, and it's huge. So it's multi-purpose type of a trellis that he built. So back in Illinois, where I used to live, I always had rose bushes. They would just climb along the fences, and they were just bloom by bloom. They're just beautiful, and I couldn't do that in Arkansas because everything was rock. It's like you couldn't. If you wanted to grow something, it was like it was impossible. So now that we are here and it's so hot, Kristen, you're supposed to say, how hot is it?
Yeah, how hot is it out there?
I'm telling you, I think I'm melting because I'm not used to this. The heat is okay. I think I saw like 9 o'clock this morning. It was like 88 degrees, but it's the humidity. The humidity is something. It's like it's walking out into a sauna. And I know all you guys that have lived in Florida your whole life, you're probably saying, "Oh, come on, suck it up, Janine."
Suck it up, Janine, and sweat it off. Yeah, I know. It feels pretty good though. Don't you think it's amazing? Like when you come out, you come back inside from being out, that air conditioner, and you just feel like, wow, you feel refreshed though after sweating. You really do.
Yeah. And then if there's a breeze, it's like, oh.
Yes, it's like it's the best thing ever. If there's a little slight breeze, it's a million. It feels like a million.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm just trying to check what else is going on out there. So we got old Killary out there is making fun of what's going on, and she's trashing the tea, if you will.
I know.
It doesn't even look like her. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's not. No, I've pulled cards on that one. This is a fake. It's an actor. It really is. It's probably a man actor. So yeah, definitely, and playing the role. But you know what? There's so much coming for that character for sure. So they're gonna unroll it.
We were talking a couple of days ago, and I think a lot of times when I'm on my show and I'm doing my show, I always go, I wish Kristen was here. She could pull a card on it, right?
Yes.
And so what has come to my mind, and everybody, please do not send me hate mail, because it is it's controversial, but Michael J. Fox.
Oh yes, I remember you mentioned this to me. Let's do it.
So a lot of people in Hollywood are taking falls or getting cancer, or all of a sudden they all have dementia or something along that line. There's a lot of them every single day, but I happen to mention and read up on the MJF, if you will. We'll call him that from now on. That he was a poster child for that particular
Right.
chemical that came out at that time. So, I've always wondered about it. And there's been a lot of pictures where somebody had a camera in his backyard watching him ice skate. And apparently, if you have that particular thing, you can ice skate. Some people say they can ride a bike. I have no idea, but what do
Yeah.
you think, Kristen?
Well, let's take a look. Is that accurate information? Yeah. Let's take a look. The World card, the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles. There's something shady with this whole situation. We've got the Tower card and the Page of Wands in reverse. Almost, okay, because now we have the Magician reverse. So the Magician reverse would show us that there's some type of trick about the whole story here. Wow. You felt it. You felt because you brought it to my attention. I think it was on our phone call on Sunday.
I watched him being interviewed, and I'm reading his energy when he's being interviewed.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't hear about him for a long time. Now when we know what we know, all of a sudden he's been taking a lot more falls. This is going on. He was just recently interviewed by somebody up in Canada. And believe you me, I was the biggest fan of him.
Yeah.
But if he got caught up in the nefarious things, and at what point does he break away from it by saying he's fallen and he can't get back up?
Exactly. Well, the cards I asked it in my mind if you were on the right track, and yes, you are. You've got the King of Wands. The Four of Wands is a huge yes. Two of Swords in reverse is fearless, so you were pretty fearless to bring it up because there's some sensitive ones out there, probably newcomers. We're going to see this. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles here, so this is very strong yes that you are on the right track right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I only ask those things sometimes that if and I don't normally go looking for stuff, but that one there has been gnawing at me.
That's your intuition saying, "Hey, Janine."
That's great that I got all those wands.
Good thing you always get the wands. Yes, you do. Yes. So I'm waiting for you to use that wand right there to make a prince and make a castle, and bam.
Yes, it will. Yeah. I will be able to do that someday, but not just yet.
Exactly. Yes, in divine timing. With every fairy godmother, there is divine timing.
Well, let's speak about this timing here. Kristen will make everybody laugh. We heard about cow farts.
Yes, heard about it.
Okay, I'm just. What is this? Did anyone notice? Oh, that wand is intimidating. Oh, my little pretty.
Get
her. So we heard about the cow farts, right? And I've been doing a lot of stories. If anybody can, check out my channel. But there's a beef company CEO out there that is actually saying that the climate change that's the argument. The cow farts is the reason against the cows, and this is the most ridiculous stuff, you guys. I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. But he is actually coming out. This is a big CEO of a beef company who's now saying it's garbage and he's not going to comply. He said, and there has been so many, if you guys watch YouTube and stuff like that, so many of these ranchers, if you will, are fed up with corporate taking over and making these decisions and so on and so forth. So I'm glad that they're standing up, right? Or that type of agriculture is now saying, no, we will not comply.
Yeah, no, not comply.
So I didn't really have a question. It was just more or less talk about the cow farts.
It's a good topic. It's one of those that it's just wild. This is ridiculous stuff. But look at this. So, Shauna, you would move to Florida, but hurricanes scare me. Yeah, but it's so beautiful. It's paradise, and I feel that we're very safe and protected. So, yeah. But you'll have to come visit because it's gorgeous, and then
Yeah.
you'll see it. Because once I came to visit, I'm like, I'm living here. There's just no way I'm not gonna live here. So, yeah, it's just gorgeous.
And Ronnie down there, the second to the last there, has got something you might want to throw up on your screen.
Oh yes, I should share screen because the link might not post. So let me share screen, you guys. For those of you that are like, where do I find you for the personal readings? So I'm gonna share screen. It's Maze on Jupiter. So this is the page. You'll first go to Maze on Jupiter, and then hit consultations, and then I'm right there at the bottom there in the purple. There you go. So that's how you'll find me. You can still go to arcanashores11.com and it'll still work. It'll just reroute you. So it's very simple. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, and I am still doing Akashic readings too. If anybody is interested in having those done, I do have a special out on my website. And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I have been making the organite pyramids.
Yes.
I made 3 more of them. They will be revealed probably tomorrow on my show. It takes so long for those things to set. And I wake up in the middle of the night like a little kid at Christmas time. Is it ready? Is it ready?
Oh my gosh. And I do that too. When I'm working on something, oh my gosh. And I'm trying to bring up your website too right now too. Yeah, you can't sleep. You kind of get restless when you're excited with a new project, for sure.
Pama, my website is turnthepage.social.
Here we are, guys. Yep. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. It looks good. And so yeah, there's that 30-minute reading special right there. If anybody is always asking me, I can't find it. If you want to click on it, I think it's working. I have a web guy that has been constantly updating my stuff. So if not, you guys could always just send me an email to ttpreadings@gmail.com.
That's right, guys. Beautiful. Sorry, I did not go back. There we go. But yeah, definitely, you guys. And I'm going to put that in the description of all my videos. So it's always there if you're like, I need to go to Janine's website, but I can't remember. So it'll be in the description of my videos right on here too. So we are all connected and we are all a huge family. So yes, we like to share each other. Cross promoting is huge. I feel like the whole truther community and spiritualists, we all need to just be on the same page, you know?
Yeah.
Turn the page to be together.
Amen to that, sister. I'm telling you, because what I'm actually seeing is, I think it's, just like anywhere else, I think we're starting to eat our own.
I know.
I don't like it. I see it, and I'm wondering what's going on to kick that up. But just everybody just own your own energy. That's all that I could say.
Yeah, and we're all here with the same mission. This has been my biggest thing. I know that we're all here for the same reason, all of us in the community here. So why not? Why aren't we all friends, and why aren't we all loving, and let's share each other? All of us are talented in so many different ways, shining in different ways. So yeah, I just want to spread the love. I guess I'm full of a bunch of love and light, and that's just what I feel we all should be, though.
Yeah, we are human. We'll have our bad days, but let's put a time limit on how long we're going to be crabby, how long we're going to be sad. We got to shake it all off. I see Nino is out there. Hi, Nino. I like him.
Nino's so cool. Oh,
he says he's in the southeast Wisconsin, and it's about 66 degrees. Kenosha, Nino, am I getting close? Are you near Kenosha? So southeast. Am I going the wrong direction? East, west. Yeah, no, I am going the wrong direction. So I'm guessing where he's at, because I know Wisconsin really well.
Yes. Oh, I bet it's really nice out there too, and just beautiful. The whole country is gorgeous. I've been around enough.
Yeah, it is. There's no place that isn't beautiful here, and I'm kind of fortunate. I was just saying this to Paul the other day that we kind of move around and we move to places. You don't know it until you get there. But you can visit it, and it's not even going to be the same. Like, what I hear a lot of people say about Florida in general is they call them, when people move all the way to Florida, they call them halfbacks. They get down there, they experience this weather that we're experiencing, and they only move halfway back to where they actually came from.
Halfbacks.
They
Whoa.
can't, they can't, they can't handle the temperatures and the heat and everything. So it's not like you're going on vacation. You're going to live in the water in the ocean for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. They get here and they're like, oh man, I'm going back.
Yes. Oh my gosh, halfbackers. Well, if I were to do that, and I'm not, but if I were, I guess it would be Texas. But I don't think so. No. I love it here. I don't even want to leave, like to go anywhere. And
Yeah.
that's not like me. No.
Kristen, I had this long conversation with my doctor because they can't sit there and talk about all my my aches and pains and everything else. So we talked. Janine is talking to the doctor, and she asked me. She said, "Do you like it here?" I'm like, "I love it here." So we make the best of whatever we have.
That's right. You got to look at the beautiful, bright side of things, and it's all a blessing. And we're all creating our reality too. So we might as well enjoy it and just be high vibing. Yeah.
So what does that mean, creating our own reality, Kristen?
Well, the decisions I make are creating, my future hours to come, my days to come. Might even be setting myself up for months. Who knows what kind of trap I'm getting myself into. But yes, I feel that, yes, I can create it and I can manifest it too. So I try to manifest every day, visualize my future and how I'll be feeling. So I get into the feeling, picturing it, and then bam, I just make up my mind that it's coming and it's coming and I demanded it. Yeah.
Kristen, next time you got to give me control over here because I'm seeing things and it's going past me. So, I have the old habit. I want to highlight it and it ain't moving.
I don't know how to do, I need your assistance with that. Yes. I need to learn how to make the other person able to pull up comments.
We can talk about that. It's really easy. It's just one click and you flag it on in another section.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta get that down.
Somebody was asking you a question and then I lost it. Unfortunately. Okay, let's see here. Anyways.
Yes.
Go ahead, Kristen. Yeah. Are you going to do any readings for anybody, or
I would like to.
Do they have to buy you a cup of coffee? What's the deal here?
No, they don't have to do nothing. Actually, just be here. Be in the moment with us. That's all you got to do. Send your love and light, which all of you do, because I feel it. So yeah, why don't we just? I didn't plan anything. I'm just winging this whole show.
I got something.
Go for it.
So everybody here in your community, they're all beautiful souls, beautiful people, and we talk about everybody, and we talk about what you should practice, spiritual and all that other stuff, right? The woo-woo stuff.
The woo.
So if somebody could put in there what they're working on and manifesting, and if I see something, you could do a reading for them because I like to see action. I like to see
too. Do it.
Yeah. So the question is going to be, what are you guys working on? Either enhance your energy, enhance yourself. What are you guys working on yourself on? Let's see here. For yourself, not for others. I guess I just saw one down there. That could be for themselves.
Yeah, they're so sweet.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? It could be just something like, well, I try to control myself and I keep walking past the refrigerator.
Yes, and you reach for that snack every time.
Yeah, and I have to cut back on sweet tea, Kristen.
Oh, it's so good, and you're in the South, so yeah, you're like, I'm gonna have some sweet tea. And then it gets
Spark of Light. I kind of like this one. I am working. I am trying to find my soul purpose. Wow, it's at 4:53 p.m. Kristen.
All right.
I don't know if you could find it, but I just called that one out.
Yes, I just put it up. I hope you guys could see it.
Oh, good.
Yes. Here we go. Sparks of Light. Let's pull some cards on your soul purpose.
I like the name.
Me too. Sparks of Light. Ten of Pentacles to start off your reading. That's amazing. So beautiful card, abundance, but also this is more than abundance with the material things. This is abundance with love and family. So all your blessings, the most important things, and also health. So all of those combined with the Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Swords is here. So don't let any type, and I know it's easier said than done because we all do it, but the anxiety, don't let your mind control you and take you down the road of feeling negative or discouraging from yourself,
Because that's the ego doing that to keep you there.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's the ego. So we got to try our best to just, squash it as much as we can and concentrate and be the Knight of Wands guy, because he just flies right on through and just keeps going. Lots of power. He's a fire energy. So definitely keep charge past those emotions. So with this Ten of Pentacles telling us that you're going to be abundant in all categories of life, your health, your love, abundance in financials, all of that, and push forward and don't have the anxiety. Let's see, you've got the Magician. How appropriate. We're talking about manifestation. So this is what it's telling us. Let's see, we're trying to go through your life purpose. It's showing that you're very generous. So all the generosity that you've shown throughout the years is coming back to you tenfold. So, and then you got the Ten of Cups. Like, this is a beautiful reading. I wish these were mine. So the Ten of Cups, you're going to have it all. You've got it all. I think you've already visualized it. Maybe you already have the children, the husband, the husband and everything that you want. The house, all of that, the beautiful everything, right? The family, the love. So I think you already have it, but I think that it's taking an upgrade. So I think it's going to that higher manifestation that you're visualizing. That's a part of your life purpose. So I don't know if it's a family thing that you guys are going to run together, that you guys are helping humanity. That's coming to me, and you guys all work together. It's a big family thing. I'm not sure, or maybe you're helping families get through their troubled times by being, you've always been generous, but I feel like that's all coming back to you. So there's a huge amount of love here and helping others and just being, you're already generous. So it's about you being generous, but getting repaid for all of that, So you're going to be very blessed with, honestly, I feel, whatever route you're going here, because you've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So awesome. Sparks of Light.
Sparks of Light is going to be a beacon of light real soon.
Yes, exactly. Those were really cool cards.
Yeah, Sparks of Light. If you want to just let us know, your thoughts, your comments on that reading. It was fantastic. Great cards. I'm telling you, when I saw that, I was like, woo. I do see another one out here, and it's somebody that's kind of struggling with a loss. So May Queen 00. It's a couple. I think that was under Sparks of Light, about 4 or 5 down. She just lost her husband, and she's trying to heal. Kristen, you want to give a reading out to this beautiful soul?
Yes. Let's do it. I'm sorry I did not see it. There is a troll in there, but there we go. Okay.
So you got it?
I didn't find it, no, but it's okay. You can just read me you could read a little bit of it again if you have it. If you don't worry about it.
Yeah, it says where'd she go? Oh, just lost, just lost. LOSS, but my husband trying to heal. And that's May Queen 00.
Oh, okay, perfect. Let's try this. Let's see what I can pick up. What wants to come through? We have the Strength card. So you're asking about the healing process here, and that is a beautiful card to come out first, is the Strength card. Leo energy as well.
Yeah.
So, I love that card. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. You have the Hanged Man in reverse, the Nine of Swords. So I know things are heavy right now, but it is good to see that these are in reverse.
Yeah.
So, it's the toughest part when you're crying, when you go through those tears, and that, it's part of healing though, and it's necessary. It's okay. But what I am getting with the Seven of Cups here too is there's a lot of support around you. So there is a lot of love around you, people to connect with and try to help you through these times. Sometimes you want to be alone, and then I feel at times you are going to need your friends and your family here, the Seven of Cups. So you do have support there. I'd love to see that. Then you got the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, Six of Cups, Two of Cups. So you're definitely not alone when you are alone. Spirit is still there. Your husband's still there. Two of Cups, beautiful. Six of Cups. Cups are love in tarot, so you're surrounded. And the Two of Cups is symbolism of unionship. So even though we don't see them, they are there. They're there with us. And also praying, communication to him. Keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. And then the Six of Pentacles. So you're definitely going to receive. I'm taking that as receiving messages. So even things around the home, signs, songs that come on that mean something to both of you, that's coming to me really strong for you. But even, light fixtures, they like to mess with stuff. And they will, because they want you to know that you're not alone. I'm here, and it's all good. Now, when we pass, I feel I have this theory that it is, and I believe it with all my heart since I was little, that it's almost like we graduated, we promoted, we're free from all of the hurt, the pain, whatever that you were going through. You're basically, you're free. Like love is free and freedom is love. And I just feel like it's beautiful that they always try to teach us that you should be feeling a certain way about it. But no, I feel it's a beautiful thing. And they are more concerned about us, and they're right by our side because they see us sad, but they don't want us to be sad. They want us to keep carrying on because they love us and we love them. They go back to love and light. And Miss Janine Steffens taught me that too. Yep. So
yeah. So there's some people out there that will debunk whatever, but you guys all know in your heart where they are. They're much better off or what have you. But yeah, I saw that one in. Yeah, I see the Tarot Destroyer is out there. Kristen, can you get it out there? It's in the chat. the troll or whatever you want to call it.
Gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're fine. No, that was good. I wanted that person to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another one out there. I think his name was Bob Sartell. And let me see if I can find him. There he is. He says he's been texting somebody for about 3 years. And how does he know when he's being scammed? That's a great question. That's kind of goes with everything. It doesn't matter. How does our energy know when we're being scammed? And I think there's a little inkling in each and every one of us. If you question it, it probably is.
Let's go. That's so true. That's another thing you taught me. Yes, if you're questioning it, it's probably not what you want. Yep. Here we go. Let's take a look for your situation.
That was Bob Sartell, and he's asking me a question.
All right, Bob, let's see. Four of Cups. You've been overthinking it for a long time. You said, 3 years or something this is going on? Oh, boy. Hold up. Five of Wands. This is a different deck. So we've got the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. So right away it's telling us things are not what they seem. It doesn't feel good. Hasn't felt good for a while. You guessed it. You knew it. This is confirming it. So Five of Swords is a shady guy kind of card. So when we're looking at something, if it's trustworthy and you get this one, I wouldn't trust it. And then the Fool card upside down. So what's coming to me, and this, I don't think it's in any book about the Fool card, but it's coming to me that this is a trick. So you're being tricked. Definitely things aren't what they seem, and promises are broken. So promises are broken about whatever was promised to you. I feel is just, it's all about a lie here. Yeah.
And what I'm actually getting on that too, Bob, is that they're sensing some vulnerability, the back door that they came in and came around with. So please be careful. You can continue having those conversations, and you make up your mind and your decision how far that the information will go. If you want to continue to do it, but be very, very careful based on what Kristen just said.
Yeah, definitely, because there's a lot of those out there, and it's very scary that they're going after our sweet people, taking advantage of them.
There you go, Bob. And by the way, Sparks of Light did give you a super sticker. Thank you very
Oh,
much, Sparks of
thank
Light.
you. So sweet. Very
I excuse me.
well. Thank you.
I want to share something with you, Kristen, and if maybe you could pull cards on it, if that okay?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I've got cards for days.
I think it's this one. Let's find out. Yeah, it is. So if you guys hear my dogs, they're going a little bit crazy right now. They're loving the energy too.
Yep.
So that's Rizzo causing trouble. So
Aw.
so this one here is very controversial. So first of all, it's, in the center here, and I'm not judging anything, but they're basically are putting our national flag to the side, you guys. And they're putting this pride stuff right in the center. So in other words, they are promoting and grooming pedophile by flying. What does it say? By flying a progressive flag out there. And everyone has seen it. Everyone has heard it. It's been all over Twitter and everything like that. But that's a no-no. That is a huge no-no. It's almost a slap in our face.
Yep. Terrible. Oh my gosh. 4 of Wands. This is okay. It's coming down though. It's not going to be there for long, is what I'm getting. Yep. That's going to come down.
Yeah, and it kind of has. Sorry, I've got my golden going crazy. I think my husband's trying to catch him to get him into his crate. It's a circus here. All right. So yeah, so this has two meanings, right? And also too, I was hearing about this is that another particular country back in the 1940s also did this too. They took their national flag, put it aside, and put another one in place. History is repeating itself, you guys, and we need to stand up and say, "Screw you! This isn't going to go very far."
Right. Exactly. No, that's coming right down.
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
let's see, what else do we have out here? Nothing against the the pride people, but it doesn't take precedence over our national flag.
That's correct.
Let's see here. Anybody else want a reading? And if you could put something out there, just to let us know. If you're just jumping in here, Kristen, I'm not sure how many more readings. You're already at the hour here.
I know. I'll probably do one more actually. So you can pick one more and then we'll wrap it up. And then yeah. It's awesome. Tomorrow's Thursday. That's crazy.
Let's see here. I don't see anybody have a question. Put it in there.
If you have a question, a burning question, go for it.
Yeah. I'm looking for somebody new. So
Somebody new.
Christine. Oh, there seems to be a lot on transitions here. So, Christine here again wants to know if and I'm in the same situation. There, you got it.
Ooh, will my dog ascend? Oh, wow. Let's see about our little ones, our furry friends. Let's see. Page of Cups. That is a new beginning. The Sun card. That's a big yes, of course. 9 of Cups. And I felt it. And I believe, other truthers in our community have also felt this way as well. So I've been hearing good things about our fur babies. They will also ascend with us. Because if you think about it, they're already at a high vibration. They give us love unconditionally. They don't judge us. I could wake up with crazy hair and they still love me. Like they know how to love. They're high frequency. They're sweet souls. Of course they're ascending. Yes.
Yeah, they all do. Beautiful. And so that should take a big load off of your mind there. Was that your last one? Your last reading there?
I think so. I think that might have been the last one. Unless there's someone with a burning one, but I don't really see any.
All that I can see in the chat is Ronnie is acting like a hit
Yes.
woman out there. She's knocking people out left and right that shouldn't be. Sorry, Nino. We can't, that's the way she is. She's
Aww.
feeling it today. Hi, karate.
Neo's back. Okay.
You out of here.
Oh, this is fun though. Thanks for coming because we got to do more shows together, and I'll come on your channel too.
Yeah, no, definitely. I love being here, and I'm glad, and I'll come back anytime that you need me. And I'm glad that we are all experiencing this time right now together, and that's what this is all about. So if everybody could just put down their ego and the bullshit that's going on, and really take a look at why we're here, because in the end, when you walk through those pearly gates, you're going to have one question: were you loved, and did you love? Honestly, and being kind to people, and that's really all that matters, because everybody knows when you lose somebody, your world stops, and
Yeah.
that just goes to show you how much that particular heart, that light, that love person meant to you, and that's all that is important in the world. The world will continue to move on with finance and everything else, and all the craziness, but there's only one true you, and take care of yourself.
Aw, beautiful. I can't, that's just everything all wrapped into one package. So sweet. And you guys, so I'm going to share screen again because I didn't do it properly earlier. I'm sharing screen with Janine's page, you guys. For Akashic readings are very deep and beautiful. You got to go to her page. So it's turnthepage.social to book a schedule a reading with Janine Steffens. I'm telling you, you will love it, and you're going to feel forever changed, as I have felt after being with Janine. And then that's when things really started to take off with all my, all my other activities I do, creative side, and just learning about my life purpose was, well, now I know it's to uplift others. Either it's through music, through talking, through pulling cards. Just I'm supposed to be an uplifter. It made me realize that through all these other activities I do, what is the main motivation? What am I trying to get the message across? And that's to uplift others and motivate them, inspire, and just share my love and light. So that's what I'm here for. But I wouldn't have really discovered that, or really, it didn't come to me before, the Akashics, because the Akashics are deep.
For me, they're deep. A lot of other readers out there are different. I'm unique. I look at it this way: if I can get through some of your earlier stuff, it's a pattern, right? Everything we do is a pattern. And if you can get through some of those things, or understand it, not even get through it, we just have to have a good understanding of what's going on. We have to have clarity about ourselves. We have to know ourselves. So that's what I do, is I kind of dig deep, and then I come back up. But what I'm telling you, what I'm seeing is that I see the light in you first. I always see your light. And then of course we work together with the higher beings, if you will, because they just want to see you happy and, in a different place each day, every single day. You guys can all do this yourself. You can access the Akashic records as Kristen channels the information on you guys. It doesn't matter what the label is, whether you call it tarot readings or Akashics. It doesn't matter. Energy is energy. How far deep that you go into it, or how many dimensions that you go up, it's all on an individual basis, but everybody has access to do it. It's not something that you have to be privileged to.
No, not at all. But it's just so beautiful that we can access those records and heal ourselves in different areas, like the inner child, or wherever it may be, whatever the situation is.
And a lot of people think that the Akashic records are past lives, but don't forget, you guys, every choice that you make, you're creating a new record for your future.
True. I know. I gotta be careful.
Oh, Kristen, it's not like you're out robbing banks.
No. But I've had my fantasies.
And I bet you that bank over there's got a lot of gold.
I know, right?
Hey, Kristen, before we go, I do have to ask you one question. You're real close to what's going on in over there by the Big T, right? And did you drive by? Did you see anything?
I want to. I did wish him a happy birthday on the video with some other truthers with Tom Numbers and things, and everyone else. It was just so cute. So I was like, yeah, I was thinking that I should go drive by. You want me to? And I can record it.
Well, I think he's going back and forth between.
Yeah.
Well, he was in Miami and then New Jersey, but I have no idea where he's at now. But I have to go turn on the news over there at Gateway Punter to see what's actually going on. And but yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah, I really should. I'm close enough. I'm stalking the guy. I might as well go drive by. Yeah. Okay, I will. But thank you for coming. This is so much fun. And
It is.
You'll
Thank you, everybody, and take care now. Bye.
Bye, guys.